Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining this virtual party showcase as we celebrate Platinum Partners Realtors' 17th anniversary. And now, our featured entertainers, Diva Montel and George Holmes.
Hey, Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around.
You bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago, the town that Billy Sunday couldn't shut down.
Hey, on State Street, such a great street, I just have to say. They're gonna do things that they don't do on Broadway. Hey, hey, hey.
They had the time of their life. I saw a man, he danced with his wife
in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. Chicago, Chicago, that toddling town. Chicago, Chicago, I'll show you around.
'Cause I love it, you bet your bottom dollar you lose the blues in Chicago, Chicago.
That city, that Billy Sunday, he's not gonna shut down. Well, on State Street, such a great street, I just have to say.
They do things they don't do on Broadway.
You'll have the time of your life. And I saw that man as he danced with his wife in Chicago. In Chicago. Chicago. That's the hometown.
It's a winter wonderland, George.
Amazing. Wow.
Ooh, chilly.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
In the lane, snow's glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird. Here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland.
It's frolic in the snow, George.
I feel like I'm skiing. I tell you what,
Cross country.
it's just wonderful. I hope y'all are dancing a little bit out there. Come on.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland. 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 Woo! Well, Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to the Platinum Partners Realtors 17-year anniversary and holiday party, sponsored in part by Draper and Kramer Mortgage Corporation. I'm Diva Montel, and I am being joined by my very dear friend and extraordinary talent, Mr. George Holmes. And we are just so excited to be here with you tonight to share this beautiful evening with you. So now, let's please take a few minutes for a toast from Paul Baker with Platinum Partners Realtors, one of the owners.
Good evening. Some of you tuning in tonight might not know me. I'm Paul Baker, one of the owners of Platinum Partner Realtors. 17 years ago, 6 real estate agents had an idea to start a real estate company run by agents for agents. That company became Platinum Partner Realtors. One of, if not the best and most successful non-corporate real estate offices in the Chicagoland area. From 6 people in a car that had an idea to over 125 agents in 2 offices and growing. I've been here over 10 years now, and it goes without saying that 2020 was the most unique year I have ever been part of, and maybe one of the most unique years any of us have been a part of. We started off with a very promising housing market. Then came the pandemic, rumors of a shutdown. What would it look like? Would we even be able to work? Then came the actual shutdown. Fear and anxiety of the unknown was a common feeling. Fear and anxiety caused by school closings, elderly or sick parents being isolated, unprecedented unemployment, the stock market crash in March, businesses shut down, just getting sick, and so on. Now actually, these are common feelings you have almost all the time when you are a real estate agent. Will I get the listing? I got it. Now will it sell? It sold. Now the inspection. Oh, will we even make it out of attorney review? We did. Geez, you think it will praise out? It did. Will our buyer have their clear to close in time? They got it. Closed. Now what else do I have to worry about? Oh yeah, my other listings. That is our lives though. This current environment is what we are made for. To worry yet be optimistic, flexible, ready to solve a problem, be patient and wait. Wow, realtors were built for a pandemic. So as the year went on, the worrying settled down just a bit and we found ourselves that we could work and we made some adjustments. And then the market picked up. In many places, way up. Almost every business dealing with housing started to have their best year ever, including PPR. But then in the summer, civil disorder came. We found ourselves having to board up our own building. What was next? Well, there was a tornado that touched down just a few blocks from the Lombard office in August, damaging hundreds of homes and businesses in the area. So there was that. I mean, come on. In the fall, there was the election. Now, typical of any election year, you never know how the housing market is going to react. So, another thing to worry about. Oh, and the pandemic is still here. During all this, there was a major shakeup with our rock-solid office staff as one of our most loved employees went on to another opportunity. There were emergency Zoom meetings and conferences, plexiglass built around the front desk, masks, virtual meetings. Wow, what a year. Now, through it all, I had the pleasure of working with an absolutely excellent group of partners. Never panicking, always staying optimistic, adjusting to everything thrown at us, and keeping this company successful. I am honored to work with them. Goes without saying, the owners could not have done this by ourselves. The leadership and optimism and hard work and overall positive attitude shown by both Bill and Arlene, our managing brokers, was rock solid. Their leadership in one of the most unpredictable years we may ever see. Not only did they get us as a company through this relatively safely, we also had our best year on record. Of course, Bill and Arlene could not do this on their own. Thank you to our frontline workers, Jessica, Diana, Sarah, and Andrea. You are very much appreciated. Thank you. And of course, just as important are the 125 agents that call Platinum home, doing something no other living realtor has ever done, not even Arlene, during the Spanish flu, selling during a pandemic. Masking up, slamming the vitamins, hand sanitizing, and hitting those front lines, helping buyers and sellers literally move forward and bring some joy to people's lives. Thank you. In conclusion, none of this would be possible without our clients. And many of you are tuning in tonight. So here is something we have never been able to say at one of our past company parties, to say thank you. Thank you from all of us at Platinum Partner Realtors. Thank you for putting your trust in us, for referring us, and for sticking with us during the craziness that was 2020. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. Cheers to 17 years. And cheers to 2021. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right, now it's time to dance. Yeah! It's time for a holiday. Woo! Holiday. Celebrate. Holiday. Celebrate. If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, one day out of life, it would be so nice. Come on and spread the word. We're gonna have a celebration all across the world, in every nation. It's time for the good times. Forget about the bad times. True love and stay together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate. Come on and celebrate one day out of life. Holiday, it would be so nice. Just so disco moves. We could turn the world around and bring back all of those happy days. Put your troubles down. It's time to celebrate. Let love shine so we can find true love and stay together to release the pressure. We need a holiday. If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate. Come on and celebrate one day out of life. Holiday, it would be so nice. It's a happy song. Got George grooving over there on the side. We have got to get together. Holiday. Celebrate. I think he's doing the moonwalk. think we've got Elvis, George. Come on. Ooh.
Oh, baby, let me be your lover's teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck, lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, let me hear you, your teddy bear. Oh, I don't wanna be a tiger, 'cause tigers play too rough. I don't wanna be your lion, lions ain't the kind you love it up. I just wanna be your teddy bear. Yeah, put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be your teddy bear. Oh, let me be, everybody, your teddy bear. You know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, girl, at least please telephone. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, baby, if I made you mad or something that I might have said, please just forget the past, 'cause the future looks so bright ahead. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true, baby. Don't you be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Sing this to the person next to you. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, dog, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. Yeah, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. You ain't no friend of mine. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, yeah, crying all the time. Well, you ain't never caught a rabbit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You ain't no friend of mine. Woo, man. Classic Elvis, baby. Classic Elvis.
Fantastic, George. Fantastic.
Thank you very much. Thank you. There must be lights burning brighter somewhere.
Got to be birds flying higher in the sky so blue.
If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers walk hand in hand, tell me why, oh why can't my dreams come true? Oh, why?
There must be peace and understanding sometime.
Strong winds of promise that will blow away all my doubts and fears. If I can dream of a warmer sun where hope keeps shining on everyone, tell me why, oh why won't that sun appear? We're lost in a cloud, with too much
it's troubled and so much pain.
But as long as a man has the strength to dream, he can redeem his soul and fly. He can fly.
Deep in my heart, there's a trembling question. Still, I am sure that the answer's gonna come somehow.
Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle, yes. And while I can think, while I can talk, while I can stand, while I can walk, while I can dream, please let my dreams come true. Right now, let it come true right now. Oh yes, right now.
All right, I'm gonna do something for the younger kids at this point, little Justin Timberlake.
Oh yeah, little Justin.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, I got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can take myself off of it, moving so phenomenally. Ooh, I like the way you rock it, so don't stop. Under the night when everything goes, we're glad to hide when you get too close. When you move, well, you already know. It's just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel that good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I should do you, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, so keep dance, dance, dance. Come on, ooh, something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in our zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, I got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take myself off of it, moving so phenomenally. Ooh, I like the way you rock it, so don't stop. Under the night when everything goes, nowhere to hide when you get too close. When we move, well, you already know. It's just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel that good, good creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance. Come on, all those things I should do you, but you dance, dance, dance. Ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling, keep dance, dance, dance. 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 Come on, yeah. Can't stop that. in my body. Now, and I'm really gonna rock it. Got this feeling in my body. Now, got this feeling in my body. Got this feeling in my body. Now. All right, I hope you were dancing. All right, now for our comedy segment with Comedy with a Bite, B-Y-T-E, with Greg Schwem.
Well, hello, Platinum Partners and Draper and Kramer. Corporate comedian Greg Schwem here. Happy New Year. I am excited to be joining you. Platinum Partners, this is your 17th year anniversary virtual party. Draper and Kramer, thank you for serving as a sponsor. I want to tell you what an honor it is to be working for you, even though we're virtual and I'm coming to you from my home office. Excuse me. Didn't we just go over this? I'm recording right now. I'm recording a show for Platinum Partners and Paper and Creamery or something. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what they do, but I just told them what an honor it was to be working for them. So please, keep the door shut. Luckily, we're on mute. Kids, don't you just love having them home all the time? Don't you just love when they're in school in the next room? Oh man, that sounded a lot more fun back in March, right? Oh sure, we can homeschool our children. Hey Chloe, today we're going to learn about fractions. Go get that organically grown apple from Whole Foods and Mommy's Pampered Chef apple slicer. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Mommy's going to cut this apple into 8 pieces. Now, if you eat 2 of them with your delicious glass of almond milk, that leaves 6 slices left. That's 6/8. That's 3/4. That's fractions. Go get War and Peace. We'll read it before bath time. Yay, Mommy, you're an awesome first grade teacher. Yeah. What were those lessons like 8 months later? Hey, Mommy, we gonna learn about fractions today? Yeah, sure we are, Chloe. Okay. Mommy's Chardonnay bottle is 2/3 empty. The liquor store closes in a quarter of an hour. Is that a question? No, that's a statement, Chloe. Well, maybe virtual school is not a funny subject, but I hope as we start 2021 that you continue to have a sense of humor about your business, about your industry, about the pandemic itself. We have to keep laughing, and that's what I'm going to do for you today. I'm going to make you laugh at all 3. That's why you hired me. I mean, you could have hired somebody else. You could have hired a motivational speaker. Thank you so much for not doing that.
I live in a van down by the river.
I don't think you need somebody screaming at a camera lens going, oh, wake up and feel better today than you felt yesterday, because it's the pandemic, right? I think we all know how we feel when we wake up every morning. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's start with me making you laugh about the pandemic. Is COVID-19 funny? Absolutely not. But there's so much that we've had to deal with that we can laugh at. Starting with those annoying people who still think we're in stage 1 of the pandemic. You know who these people are, right? That still think this is fun. My next door neighbor, I can't talk to this guy anymore. Every time I go over to see him, he goes, hey Greg, look at me. Down another 3 pounds. You know why? Because I'm cooking at home. I'm not eating restaurant crap anymore. Oh, and I'm saving money because I canceled my gym membership and now I'm doing online virtual workouts. And I'm watching fascinating documentaries on the History Channel. Did you see that 12-part series in the Byzantine era? What have you been up to? And I always say, well, I just ate an entire carton of Rocky Road because the title matches the mood in my house. But I'll tell you one thing, there are some positives that we have gotten out of the pandemic. Number one, we've been able to reach people more easily and in a wider area. I actually did a show before Christmas for a school faculty members in Moscow. And it's weird because they said, Mr. Schwem, we would like to pay you via wire transfer. We just need your checking account number. So I got to tell you, it's been a little tense in my house
since my wife found a Post-it note that said, "Send bank account information to Russia." And there's a few other things we can take away from this pandemic that are positive. Number one, everything is cleaner than it used to be. I've been getting emails from companies talking about their new cleaning regimen, which is basically another way of saying, before the pandemic, we didn't clean anything. I got this one from Uber a couple of months ago. Hey, look, now our vehicles are Clorox clean. Yes, they're bragging about the fact that they have Clorox wipes in every vehicle. I wanted to email them and say, hey, where were these wipes a year ago when I was sharing an Uber with the guy you were dropping off at prison? As I said, you can be positive. You can laugh at the pandemic, but let's not lose sight of what it really is. All I can say is that as you move forward, don't gloss over the pandemic like a lot of these companies do in their ads where they say it was just like a minor inconvenience or a speed bump in the road. You ever heard those commercials? Right. Sure, we've been spending a little more time at home lately, and yes, our days have become a little more routine. But hey, that doesn't mean it's not a perfect time to drive away in a new Chevy. Well, I will be back very shortly. Keep laughing and enjoy the meeting.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
I've gotta go away.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The evening has been so very nice.
I'll hold your hands, they're just like
My mother
ice.
will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My father
hurry?
will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really I'd better scurry.
Beautiful, please don't
Well,
hurry.
maybe just a half a drink more. The neighbors might think,
Baby, it's bad out there.
say, what's in this drink?
No cabs to be had out there.
I wish I knew how to break the spell.
I'll take your hat, your hair looks
I
swell.
ought to say no, no, no,
Mind
sir.
if I move a little
At least
closer?
I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my pride?
I really can't stay.
Oh, but it's cold outside.
I simply must go.
Baby, it's cold outside.
The answer is no.
Baby, it's really cold outside.
I really will how to break the spell.
Look out that window at that
My
storm.
sister will be suspicious.
Gosh, your lips look delicious.
My brother will be there at the door.
Waves upon a tropical
My
shore.
maiden aunt's mind is
Gosh, no
vicious.
need to be suspicious.
Well, maybe just a half a drink more. I've gotta get home.
Baby, you'll freeze out there.
Say, lend me a comb.
It's up to your knees out there.
You really been grand, but don't you see?
How can you do this thing to
There's
me?
bound to be talk tomorrow. At least there will be plenty implied. I really can't stay.
Oh, but it's cold outside. Ooh, were you kicking with us? I hope you were kicking with us, boy.
Great song, remake of this song. A couple
Get
times.
ready. Beauty and the Beast. Wow.
A little bit more. Tale as old as time. Thank you. True as it can be. Barely even friends. Then somebody bends unexpectedly.
Just a little change, yeah. All to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, and ever just as sure as the sun will rise. Oh, ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before,
Never just as sure
as the sun will rise. Ho, ho, ho.
tale is old this time, tune is old as song.
Bittersweet and strange, finding you can change, learning you were wrong. Certain as the sun,
Certain as the sun,
rising in the east,
tale as old as time,
song as old as rhyme, beauty and the Beast,
tale as old as time,
song as old as rhyme, beauty and the Beast. Yes. Beauty and beauty and the Beast. Wow. What a great song, Diva. All right, now click your fingers on this and come on. Well, I got sunshine on a cloudy day, yes. And when it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Let me hear you sing it. Come on now, up there. 'Cause I guess you said, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. I got so much honey, the bees, they envy me. I got a sweeter song than all the birds in the trees. Yes, everybody sing. I guess you said, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. Ooh, yeah. A big part now for you. You ready? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Gotta switch sides now. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, you were pretty good on that. That's fantastic. All right. Ooh, I don't need no money fortune, no fame. Yeah. I've got all the riches, baby, one man can claim. 'Cause I guess you said, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day, oh, with my girl. I've got it even in the month of May, oh, with my girl. I got it every single day, oh, with my girl. Way to go, man. Hot Temptation song. Now get ready.
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time for a holiday. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Come taste the wine. Come hear the band. Come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. What good's committing some prophet of doom to wipe all the smiles away? Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. I used to have a girlfriend known as Elsie, for whom we shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes with too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her laid out like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. How I remember how she turned to me and said, what good is sitting all alone in your room? Come, hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. And as for me, I made my mind up back in Chelsea. When I go, I'm going like Elsie. Start by admitting from cradle to tomb, it isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret, old chum. It's only a cabaret, old chum. And I love a
Way to go. That was awesome.
Thank you, George.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful. and the fire is so delightful. And since we no place to go, let me hear you. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now it doesn't show signs of stopping, so I bought me some corn for popping, and the lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in that storm. But if you really hold me tight, well, now all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my
Dear, we're still goodbye. As long as you love me so.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Now it doesn't show signs of stopping, so I bought me some corn for popping, and the lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. My dad used to do this. Hey, now all the way home I'll be warm, and all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is
slowly dying, and my dear, there's still goodbying.
but as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
And now a word from tonight's host, Platinum Partners Realtors.
Platinum Partners Realtors provides our clients unparalleled local market real estate expertise with full-service resources in the Chicagoland area. Our unique partner model attracts the best of best, award-winning realtors offering incomparable real estate service, whether selling or buying residential, new construction, commercial, or specialty properties. Our agents live and work in the suburbs we serve, offering a street-by-street familiarity that provides invaluable insight and competitive advantages to our clients.
Oh, honey, here we are, finally able to sit in the kitchen of our new dream home.
You know, I can't believe how our Platinum Partners agent made the whole buying and selling process stress-free.
Yes, I'm so glad we used Platinum Partners Realtors. They have really created quite a name for themselves in the real estate market.
I was telling my team at work how thorough our agent was during the process, beginning with the home buying and selling packets, outlining the step-by-step process, and the technology they use for the home search is incredible. Our agent had extensive market knowledge and made sure that we knew exactly where we stood at all times. The best thing was we never felt rushed or pressured.
Did I tell you Jen is looking to buy a home? She started with one of those national realtors and instantly became frustrated. I told her about our experience with Platinum Partners. She made the call, met with an agent, and the search is on.
Good for her. You know, Platinum Partners was started with the top 5 agents in the area to create a company that consumers would want to work with and agents would want to work for. They really are best in class in the Chicagoland market. 2 offices and over 120 agents in 17 years is quite a track record, considering the hundreds of companies out there.
We were so lucky to be introduced to Platinum Partners Realtors. It's no surprise that an agent-owned company can take on all the media companies selling real estate. Like my dad always said, you don't have to be the biggest to be the best. Customer focus beats flash every time.
From dream to door, we have the expertise and resources to support our clients along every step in their real estate journey. Top agents, unsurpassed local market knowledge, premium service. Please visit www.pprhomes.com and begin to experience the Platinum Partner difference.
Hi, I'm back. By the way, my wife just walked in and said, before you step in front of the computer lens again, you might want to fix your shirt collar. virtual. I love it. This is always what I dreamed of when I got into doing stand-up comedy. Okay, so right now I want to talk about Platinum Partners, your premier real estate specialist. Ooh, a little full of ourselves, aren't we? I had no idea that I was performing for such esteemed company. How about this one? You're at home with Platinum Partners. Well, yeah, but it looks to me like the minute I walk in the door, I got to cook dinner for everybody. Thank you for at least not calling yourself a world leader. It seems like every company I work for, somewhere on their website, they say they're a world leader in something. I have done over 1,000 corporate shows, and I have yet to work for the regional follower. Nobody's ever said to me, hey, Greg, we're in third place and going nowhere fast. We're very proud of that. I should have known that you were good with language. After all, you're realtors, right? You're in the real estate business, and I have dealt with enough of you to know that when you use a certain word, I know what it really means. For example, if you say that a house is charming, that means it's small. If you say it's a starter home, that means with an addition, yeah, it could be charming. If you say it has potential, that means it's a fixer-upper. If you call it a fixer-upper, it's a dump. If you say there's a home office inside, we all know what that means. It was a former crack house. And if you call it historic, somebody died there. I busted you, didn't I? Sometimes you use very cryptic terminology. Last time I was out with a realtor looking for a house, we were touring the neighborhood, and I said, how's the crime in this neighborhood? And the realtor said, it's good. What does that mean? Like good like there is no crime, or good like America's Most Wanted has a branch office at the end of the block?
Well, what does this guy look like, anyways?
Oh, he's a little guy, kind of funny looking.
Uh-huh. In what way?
Oh, just in a general kind of way.
And those of you who sell really big houses, I know, that's where the big commissions are, but you're running out of words to describe all of the rooms inside. Hey, come on in. I want to show you the sitting room. I'm sorry, isn't every room in the house a sitting room? You ever been to somebody's house and they said, hey, come on in here, remain standing? How about this? I want to show you the upstairs bathroom. It's got a soaking tub. Again, have you ever been in a tub where you don't get wet? I haven't. We need to stop building houses with so many rooms. I guarantee you our parents never said, after dinner, let's all adjourn to the solarium.
Why don't you try the one at the top of the stairs? It's the 7th door on the left.
Second?
7th.
7th.
I will say one thing. I was on your site, and you're really making use of virtual technology, like the virtual 360-degree tours. Now, I got to tell you, as cool as they are, I've never quite seen the benefit. I have never gone into a house, looked at it, and went, nah, I don't like it. Wait a minute. Oh, now I love it. I will confess. I've never actually purchased an existing home. My wife and I have built 3 homes. That's right. Every 5 years or so, we look at each other and we say, you know what our marriage needs more of? Arguing. Let's build a house. So we keep doing this. And every time we build a house, we're the general contractors, which means we genuinely have no idea. Let me rephrase that. It means we generally have no idea what we're doing. I'm sorry, I don't want to start over. So what we do is we hire subcontractors. Now, here's my take on subcontractors. These guys are all really good at one thing. They all know each other. They all like each other until something goes wrong, at which time they all blame each other. This house that I'm in now, I remember when it was being built. I went over one day, and the drywall guy meets me in the driveway. He says, Mr. Schweb, I want to show you something. We can't put drywall over this duct because it's sticking out too far. I go, well, that's going to be a problem. Why is it sticking out too far? He goes, I don't know. Go ask the HVAC guy. So I go to the HVAC guy. I go, hey, how come my duct is sticking out too far? He goes, oh, yeah, it's sticking out too far because the plumber took up all the space between the 2x4s when he put the pipes in. I go to the plumber. I go, how come you took up all the space between the 2x4s? He goes, I didn't take up all the space. The electrician took up all the space. When he pulled the wires through, I had to work around him. I go to the electrician. I go, how come you took up all the space between the 2x4s? The electrician said, I wired the house according to the way the architect drew up the blueprints. I went to the architect. I said, how come you drew my blueprints wrong? He goes, I never wanted to be an architect in the first place. My parents pushed me into this god-awful profession. I wanted to smoke dope and follow Guns N' Roses around in a VW van all summer. I went to his parents. I said, why'd you make your kid become an architect? They said, we weren't even supposed to have that kid. My wife didn't take her pills that month. That kid's middle name is Oops. Okay, I've ranted enough, but I'm going to be ranting more in segment 3. Draper and Kramer, you're next.
In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came, that voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And though I dream again, for now I find the phantom of the opera is here inside my mind.
Sing once again with me a strange duet. My power over you grows stronger yet. And though you turn from me to glance behind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. I am the mask you wear.
It's me they fear, my spirit and my voice in one combined. The phantom of the opera is there inside your mind. In all your fantasies, you always knew that man and mystery
Were both in you.
and in this slavery where night is blind, the phantom of the opera is there inside your mind.
It's there, the phantom of the opera.
Sing, my angel of music. Sing,
faith in you. But if I ever leave you, I would die. I'd like to break these chains you've put around you, yet I'll never try.
No matter what you do, you drive me crazy. I'd rather be alone, but then my life would be so empty as soon as you were gone. Impossible to live with you, but I would never live without you. For whatever you do,
For whatever you do,
I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you.
You make me sad, you make me strong, you make me mad, you make me long for you.
You make me long for you.
You make me live, you make me die, you make me laugh, you make me cry for you.
You make me cry for you. I hate you, then I love you, then I love you, then I hate you,
Then I love you more.
for whatever you do. I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. Yes, you treat me wrong, you treat me right, you let me be, you make me fight with you.
I could never live without you.
You make me high, you bring me down, you set me free, you hold me bound to you. I hate you, then I love you, then I love you, then I hate you, then I love you more. For whatever you do, I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but you. I never, never, never,
I never, never, never,
I never, never, never want to be in love with anyone but What a beautiful duet.
A bit more upbeat. Hoping you're having fun out there. Platinum Partners, Draper, Kramer. What a day it has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love.
There's a smile on my face for this whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love.
All the music in life seems seems to be.
Hey, like that big bell that keeps ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was a-falling.
Yes, I swear I was falling.
Why, it's almost like being in love. I feel like a little disco coming on.
Oh, yeah. You know me with disco. I love disco.
A little
Dance
jitterbug.
disco. Salsa. All the music in life seems to be.
Hey, like that bell that keeps ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling.
Yes, I swear I was falling.
Why, it's almost like being in love.
Woo! And now a word from Draper and Kramer Mortgage.
Draper and Kramer Mortgage Corporation is a residential mortgage division of Draper and Kramer, one of the country's premier full-service property and financial services firms. While still a family-owned company headquartered in Chicago, we help identify and structure mortgage financing programs for clients across the United States and have been doing so since 1893. Hear what some of our customers have to say about Draper and Kramer Mortgage Corporation.
The refinancing process was seamless. My questions were answered very quickly, and everything that we needed to provide was clearly communicated to us. It made for a pleasant process, and we really appreciated it.
The whole process was simple. The mobile app made it easy to see what documents I still needed. And when I forgot anything, they let me know right away so we could keep the process moving.
The staff was very professional and friendly from beginning to end. The process was well organized and quite clear, which made our experience smooth and easy. We highly recommend this firm for your financial needs.
For the second time in my life, I'm guilty of committing a crime. Parole violation. Of course, I doubt they'll toss up any roadblocks to that. Not for an old crook like me. I hoped I could assimilate to this new life after leaving Shawshank. I hoped I could find a job, which I did, driving Miss Daisy. I hoped I could uncover a way to get a mortgage to help me with my new life. After my trajectory, I came across the Draper and Kramer app. I was quickly connected with a loan officer who was so delightful. I find I was so excited I can barely sit still or hold a thought in my head. After clear guidance through the process, I felt the excitement only a free man can feel. A free man at the start of a long journey, whose conclusion was in a home of his own. Thank you, Draper and Kramer. Until next time, farewell.
Okay, that last one was a bit of a stretch. Nevertheless, mortgages are our business, our expertise, and our success is wholly dependent on your satisfaction, which is why we are fully committed to providing you sound advice and great service. At Draper and Kramer Mortgage Corporation, you will find a knowledgeable and experienced staff, a wide variety of loan options, and quick, efficient processing. Ready to get started? Please visit www.dkmortgage.com.
Okay, I'm back. It's round 3 time. Don't worry, no interruptions. My home office door is closed. You know, it used to be before the pandemic, my wife would walk past a closed home office door and she'd get suspicious. Like, okay, what's he downloading? What's he watching? Who's he texting? Now she sees a closed home office door. She's like, yes, he's making money. Woohoo! See, I've had a home office for about 25 years. Here's the key to working at home. You have to make yourself seem like a bigger deal than you are. The way I've done this, I've included a home office phone menu. Even though I'm the only employee in my company, I have one. So now when you call my office, you hear, "Hello, thanks for calling Greg Schwem. For a company directory, press 1. Boop! Please spell Greg Schwem's name. For the letter Q, press the star key. Boop! Now being transferred to Greg Schwem. Boop! Hi, this is Greg. I'm not at my desk right now, but if this matter's time sensitive, press 0 for the operator. Boop! Hi, this is Greg. I'm not at the operator's desk right now. I'm running back to my own desk because I just heard the phone ring. $50 says it was probably you." Okay, so Draper and Kramer. And by the way, you are Draper and Kramer. I keep hearing it differently. Employees are saying, "Yeah, we're Draper Kramer." No. You're not that busy. You have time to say "and." Do you know why? Because you use Encompass. That's why you have time. Some of you are so busy that you actually call yourself DKMC. Don't do that. I Googled DKMC. I thought, wow, I'm going to be doing a show for the Desert Knights Motorcycle Club. How cool is that? Paul Lucan set me straight. He said, yes, it's Draper and Kramer. I feel sorry for Paul. I don't know why, but, the pandemic's been tough on everybody. Not just mentally, but physically. Case in point, here's a picture of Paul today. But we also have a picture of him that was taken right before the pandemic set in. Wow, what happened? So, Draper and Kramer, you're loan officers. Yep, just another cog in the wheel when it comes to buying a house. It's weird. Everybody involved in the home buying process looks at the home differently. For example, the realtor sees the house like this. The buyer sees it like this. The appraiser sees the same house like this. And the tax assessor sees that house like this. What I do know about loan officers is that you have a lot of documents. You're very into paper. And somehow all those documents end up at the closing and I have to sign them. And everybody who's ever closed on a home, they get those documents and they always act the same way. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to sign them. But first, I'm going to read every one of them. And you actually start doing that at the closing. You're like, okay. That one looks okay. Ooh, page 2. I think I can live with this one. 10 minutes later, you're like, screw it. I have no idea what the hell these words mean. I can't spell them. I can't pronounce them. And I have a lot of friends who live in houses, and they're a lot stupider than I am, and they're not dead yet. So go ahead, just fork over the garage door openers right now. Eventually, this is going to come back to haunt me. I'm going to get a knock on the door in February. And Mr. Schwem, according to document 648, you agreed to shovel everybody's walk this winter. Did you not? Mm-hmm. But you know what? It's a fun industry, isn't it? It's doing very well right now. I got to thinking a little bit earlier this year that maybe I was going to have to look for another line of work because, of course, live entertainment has been shut down. So I wasn't sure if it would be in the home industry or the real estate industry, but I did start sending my resume out. I sent it out to those job sharing services where they look at your skill set and then they send you jobs they think align with your skills. And one thing I realized when doing that, this country is desperately in need of forklift operators to work the overnight shift. I was always getting emails, Mr. Schwem, you're a comedian and a journalist? Well, I think that qualifies you to drive a piece of heavy machinery through an Amazon warehouse at 3 a.m. Can you start tonight? Seriously, who is crunching the data on these job sharing sites? I sent mine to careerbliss.com. I told them, yes, I am a comedian, I am a journalist, and I'm a great copywriter. Based on that, here's the jobs they told me I was qualified to apply for. A vascular surgeon at Yale University, a mid-level antitrust associate attorney, or an Amazon warehouse associate. I didn't apply to either of them, any of them. What if I got 2 of them? Put it this way, I think the Amazon foreman would be really ticked if he found out that I had to leave work early because I had to go perform emergency vascular surgery. My favorite was this one here. I got this one from U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. Hi, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol is hiring Border Patrol agents across the United States. Based on your experience and qualifications, we thought you'd be a great fit for this opportunity. Ha! Based on my experience. What experience are you referring to exactly? Congratulations, Mr. Schwem. You had the Colombian drug cartel laughing so hard that our other agents were able to sneak right past them and bust up the big cocaine ring. Well, I'll tell you something. You should be glad that you're in an industry that is just booming right now. Hats off to you. Hats off to everybody on this call. Have a great 2021, and I hope I see you again soon, hopefully live. But if it's virtual, hey, so what? As long as you're laughing.
Greg, thank you so much for an amazing time of being able to bring laughter to us tonight. I'd like to do a more serious piece from an opera called Turandot. It's Puccini's opera, and this specific tenor aria is set up in reference to a princess that did not want to get married. And yet mom and dad, king and queen, said, you have got to get married. So she fired out 3 riddles to her kingdom, and any man that stepped forward to answer all 3 riddles correctly would win her love and have her for life. Now, sure enough, 100 gentlemen stepped forward and did not answer the riddles correctly, but one secret prince that was in her kingdom stepped up. The first riddle was asked, and the answer came, and it was correct. And then the second riddle came, and the answer came, and oh my goodness, the second one was correct. And then the princess got very nervous, and she went around her curtain and asked her handmaiden to ask the question. And so the third riddle was asked, and it took a moment, but that secret prince answered. And he answered correctly, and her entire kingdom went bananas, right? And mom and dad, king and queen, were so excited, and she stepped from her curtain and said, no way, Jose. And the secret prince challenged her and said, if you can find out my name by sunrise, you can be done with me. You can cut off my head if you'd like. But if not, you will commit to marry me, and I will win your love for a lifetime. And so Puccini sets this secret prince, his name was Caliph, in the princess's garden to sing about his fate in his hope that the princess Turandot would learn and he would win her love for a lifetime. It's called None Shall Sleep in English, in Italian, Nessun Dorma.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. T'opporre principessa nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. And he sings of the stars. Ma il mio mistero chiuso in me, il nome mio nessun saprà. No. Che ti fa mia.
Then he hears the handmaiden singing, and the answer has not come, and the sun begins to come up over the mountains, and the secret prince sings of his victory. alla vincero, vincerò. And the sun comes up, and the secret prince Caliph wins Princess Turandot's hand in marriage. In Puccini's opera Turandot, Nessun Dorma.
Woo! Well, that is certainly hard to follow. Mr. George Holmes, Reverend George Holmes. That was amazing, really. Loved it, loved it. Also, I'm going to do an aria for you next. This is also a Puccini piece from his short opera. This song is very near and dear to me because it's a song that I began singing when I was a little girl, just 6 years old. My mother was an opera singer, so she used to clean the house singing opera all the time, and she would endlessly sing this song. So I came out of my room, and I began singing this song with my mom. And from that point on, she was my biggest fan, and really the greatest inspiration of my life. Beautiful song. It's entitled O mio babbino caro, and it's about a young woman who is pleading with her father to allow her to marry a man that he disapproves.
Mi piace Sì, sì, ci voglio andare. E se l'ama s'intorno abbraccio Ponte Vecchio, ma per buttarmi in arno mi struggo in tormento. Oddio, vorrei morire. Babbo Pietà, Babbo Pietà, Pietà.
Well, we want to thank you so much. George joined me, and we would like to say thank you so much to the Platinum Partners, and of course, congratulations on your 17-year anniversary. It's
Absolutely.
wonderful. Many, many more blessed years of success. And Draper and Kramer, of course, for being such a valued part of this show tonight. We want to bid you with a song that we felt was very appropriate for this new year and the times that we're in. And I don't know, George, if you want to say a little something about this
Oh,
song.
absolutely. We just trust and hope that the best is yet to come. And in the midst of the challenges that we face, we've got to persevere. We've got to stand with one another. We've got to unite. We've got to respect each other. And certainly make sure that you love each other. Smile behind the mask. And in the midst of social distancing, make sure that you think about believing in the person that's next to you and valuing them. We don't know what tomorrow holds, right? Tomorrow's not promised to anyone, so we should make each day count. So we trust that you do this as we sing this beautiful song. It's simply called I Believe, and the lyrics talk about a better day, a new season, a new chapter in life, and we hope that it ministers to you. We hope that You know, it touches you and allows you to make this year one of your best, if not the best. So we trust that the best is yet to come for you. One day I'll hear the laugh of children in a world where war has been banned.
One day I'll see men of all colors sharing words of love and devotion.
Stand up and feel the Holy Spirit. Find the power of your faith.
Open your heart.
Open your heart
to those who need you.
To those in need. In the name of love and devotion. Yes, I believe.
I believe in the people of all nations to join and to care for love.
I believe in a world where light will guide us, and giving our love will make heaven on I believe in the people of all nations to join and to care for love. I believe in a world where light will guide us, and giving our love will make heaven on earth. Yes, I believe. I believe in the people of all nations to join and to care for love. I believe in a world where light will guide us, and giving our love will make heaven on earth. We'll make heaven on earth. I
God bless you. Thank you so much for having
bless
us
y'all.
join you tonight. Great years ahead. Thank you so much.